Hi, we're Jay and
Marty.
and we spend part of the year in England on our Narrowboat.
Lagniappe.
I'm a musician and I rock the locks.
And I take the tiller in hand. Join our crew while we second line through this madcap parade and bring a bit of Mardi Gras to the canals.
So, episode 2, off to Deutschland. We had about 2 months to kill, and what better place to do it than in Germany, so we could see family, take in the sights. We flew into Düsseldorf Airport, which is an amazing place. They have what's called Airport City, which has a grocery store, Areva, and of course, food court with pretzels, my favorite.
And to hit Airport City, it got the big ass German pretzels. It was awesome. Hit the river, some awesome killer German food, because you guys don't put crap in the food like we do here. So it was like so good. We checked into the Maritime Hotel and then we hit the city.
So we picked up pretzels. I even ordered in German, and the lady behind the counter was just amazing. She was very patient with me and my German.
Yeah, so we went to the train station, which is in the airport, and bought tickets, and the train was canceled. And so we stood there, we didn't know, and it took forever to buy the tickets because everything's in German and mein Deutsch ist nicht gut. So we just finally caught the bus into the city and just did some exploring.
Once we got there, we went to eat at Saatgrün, which was a very delicious vegan restaurant.
The best vegan place in Germany was so good.
Needed to walk off all that food. So we walked toward where the Rhine River is and decided, oh, that looks fun, let's take a ferry. So we took the ferry down the Rhine and back, which was also a nice place to have something to drink because it was very warm. And June, summer. After that, we saw this, well, it's hard to miss, but we saw the needle and decided we wanted to go into the Rheinturm, which is like the space type needle, and ended our day with a lovely drink at the bar at the top of the needle with amazing views. So we stayed one night in Düsseldorf at the Maritime Hotel and rented a car the next day and drove to see my aunt in Arnsberg, where that was going to be our base camp. She's got a lovely, beautiful, big house.
We're hanging out in Germany because our boat is being fitted out, and Artie from Elton Moss keeps sending us photos of the progress so we get to see it. And I think we're gonna go to Cologne next.
We were there about a week before we returned the car, and from there we took a train into Cologne, and that was our first excursion. That was a longer excursion, like a long weekend. Beautiful city, very, well, they're all historical, but beautiful city. We met with Jay's friend, Renata, and and of course found the Saatgrün over there and ate, and did a lot of walking and saw the shops, and we stayed at an Airbnb, and it happened to be above a club, and that basically kept us up all night with the thump, 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 thump. But, you know, it was in a vivacious, lively part of town.
Loud as Anyway, there was this cool vegan food place down the street called vegan junk food bar. And it was like pink and black, and the grub was good, dude. Highly recommend that vegan food there in Cologne.
The next day we did do the tour bus that you hop on and hop off, which was great. We did the Lindt Chocolatier Museum, and that was very tasty. Who doesn't like chocolate? And then of course the highlight of that day was also seeing the Dom.
We visited the Dom, and that was one of the most amazing structures that I've ever seen. It was very cool and gothic, and the graves inside and all that. It's just an amazing sight. Words can't really describe it. It's a must-see place. So then we got back to Arnsberg, and one of the issues we were having in Arnsberg is that we didn't have internet access where we were staying. So every day we would walk down 1.5 miles down the mountain. And so one day we were just coming down the mountain, and all of a sudden it's like I struck gold. There was the Bioladen Regenbogen, which is Rainbow Organic Food Store. And one, most important thing, they had Wi-Fi. 2, they had awesome vegan food prepared fresh daily, a lunch special every day. And 3, coffee, really good coffee, because I love my lattes. And our friend Ploy, she works there. She showed everybody on staff how to make my vanilla oat milk lattes, because I didn't know how to ask for it the right way, because mein Deutsch ist nicht gut. And everybody there spoke German, and Ploy, she spoke English and was able to relay, my German's not so good, but it's better now, and now I can order it. And so every day we would walk down, and I would sit there for hours having coffee, using the Wi-Fi, making calls back to the States, and go to the city center. It's all there together, and we did a lot of hiking there because the river is beautiful, it's clear, and lots of cool hiking and stuff to do there. And the gym only cost €8 a day. And the dude who ran the gym, he was from Scotland, he was Scottish, and we talked a lot about the boat. He knew all about narrowboating, and it was just fun. But we keep getting updates on our boat being ready, and so hopefully it'll be ready soon. That's what we were thinking constantly. But we were really enjoying ourselves in Germany, so the wait was not hard for us. We were having a blast.
Next, we go to Bad Homburg and visit my cousins, and then a day trip to Frankfurt. In Bad Homburg, there's this beautiful park, and we walked all around the park. There's these fountains that go all the way around. Each fountain has different mineral content to it, which is good for your health. It's a bad town, which is a bath town, and that's where people would go to heal or convalesce.
Walking around the Stadtzentrum in Bad Homburg, of course we stumble upon another killer vegan place, Blattreich.
My cousin took us to these Roman ruins that are just in somebody's backyard. Just there, anybody can come and look, and it has the plaques, but I just thought that was so cool that it was houses right around these ruins. At this point, our boat was being fitted out on the inside, and Artie was sending us pictures of the progress.
So we left Bad Homburg for the day. We took the train down to Frankfurt. It takes about a half hour or whatever. Got some good vegan food down there, walked around, did the city stuff, had coffee, and saw there was a Banksy exhibit. And but they weren't open until later, so we didn't get to go in. But it was cool to see the Banksy stuff from the outside.
My cousins live walking distance from this park. It's called Kerr Park, and this park, they have so many beautiful art installations. There's statues everywhere that they change out periodically. It's always a fun place to go visit every time we do go because it's different every time.
On the next episode, we go to Berlin and I hook up with my brothers and sister, We Are Wolf. And then we hit Dortmund to check out Marky Ramone. If you like this episode, click the subscribe button. And peace. We go to Berlin. I get to meet up with Werewolf, and then we go check out Marky Ramone in Frankfurt. It was Frankfurt, right?
No, Dortmund.
A little bit later, we go to, where is it? Where the is it?
Where?
The Marky played.
Dortmund.
Dortmund. 3, 2, 1. On the next episode, we go to Berlin and I hook up with Werewolf at a...
Not you watch.
I'm gonna do it one more time. Shoes. Why do people like these stupid shoes? On the next episode, we go to Berlin and I hook up with our rockers. We're not rockers. A couple cutthroats in our Narrowboat. We're not rockers. Not rockers. We're not rockers. Playing 8 notes when we're afloat. We're not rockers.